Hey, hi, hello everyone. This is Sagi no Tachi with Dames of Gaming, and I wanted to spend just a little bit of time this afternoon live broadcasting and going through um, the first couple of chapters of Stray. Um, Great little game, definitely something that I have enjoyed very much. I've played through the entire game and gotten Platinum Trophy. So I thought I'd go back through and do it chapter by chapter for people who may not have played it yet and just go through the game, walkthrough style, um, get the memories, collectibles, show everybody where those types of things are, what you need to do as you go along to make sure that you get the platinum. What I would suggest is you guys can see that I've kind of, I'm going to start from complete scratch here. So I thought what I would do is just give you a little bit of a heads up. It's pretty much it's a super easy platinum to get. Um, but what you're going to want to do is on your first playthrough, get as many of the trophies as you can. That way you don't have to worry about anything else on your speed run, because one of the trophies that you have to get is to beat the entire game in under 2 hours, which isn't terribly difficult. I think when I did it, I wound up with about 20 minutes left to spare. So what you'll want to do is, or what I did was, choose slot one basically for your first playthrough. Just enjoy the game, um, see what's up with that, and then what you can do for your speed run is start a new game on slot two. And then what I did every couple of chapters, if my time was right and it was quick enough and where I wanted it to be, I would upload my save files to the cloud. And then that way, as I was going through the remainder of the chapters, if I screwed up or my times were shit, then I would be able to download the save file from the cloud and retry that chapter. So that's basically how I did it. I thought it would be fun just to broadcast through the game. Like I said, it's I would say I would be quiet during the cutscenes, but it's a game about a cat. One thing you'll want to do is, especially on the speedrun, I'll go ahead and say it, is the cutscenes don't count against your time. Conversations, if it's not during a cutscene, do count through your time, do count against your time. So you'll want to blow through those conversations the first time, or not the first time, but during the speed run. And if you put the game on pause, then that doesn't count against your speed run time either. The first chapter, not too difficult. What you'll want to do is interact with all of these cats. It really is kind of a cute game. I was surprised how much I enjoyed it, to be honest. I was kind of thinking, oh, easy platinum, won't be too difficult to do. So you basically have to play or nuzzle with all of these cats in order to be able to sorry, I lost my train of thought there. In order to be able to progress to the next little bit here. When I'm going through the chapters, I'm going to try to get all of the memories and all the hot spots for things, that the collectibles, any trophies that might be available, so that you can get those, knock those out on your first playthrough. That way you don't have to worry about it on your speed run. It is cool because as you go through the game, you can, if you do miss anything as you go along, there are chapter select options, so you can you'll be able to just go back to whatever chapter you missed something on and replay that chapter. Chapter 1. I guess we've officially started Chapter 1 now. I like the whole premise of it being an apocalyptic world where humans don't exist anymore. It's just the kitties. Chapter 1 is basically... Chapter 1's gonna be the easiest out of all the, ones, obviously, to play. Well, not obviously, I guess, but... I did like that you can, X to jump. I did like the fact that you can press circle to meow. There actually is a trophy you get for meowing. I want to say it's 100 times. Things that you can interact with. If you want to take a drink, sometimes you'll get those popping up. Anyway, what was I? Oh, for meowing 5 times, so hit that circle button at least 500 times during the course of the game, and you'll get that trophy. There's also one for jumping 500 times, which that will come in the course of the game, so you don't even really have to worry about that one too much. It'll just come. Because you will definitely spend a lot of time jumping in this game. Don't even have to worry about that. Every so often. I think the way I did it, like when I went through the first time, every chapter I would just jam on the button 10 or 20 times when you first start. And, yeah, you'll have it in no time. But you can see that Chapter 1 is pretty straightforward. L2 will let you kind of get a feel for the area. R2 is to run, which comes in handy in some of the trophies. And this is the part where I may have shed a tear or two. I cannot tell a lie about that. How sad. Being a cat lover myself, that was some pretty intense shit right there. And the little meow, the little other cats meowing for him, just... It's just a tearjerker, I tell you. Just a tearjerker. But that's okay. This part, he's really hurt, so he kind of just falls down until he can recuperate a little bit better. I was freaking scared that I had killed him the first time I played through him. I was like, oh my god, that's just not right, I've killed him already, but It's unavoidable. It's really well done for an independent game. The graphics are pretty much spot on. There weren't any instances, and I'm running at pretty much full steam ahead with everything I have on the PlayStation, on the PS5, and didn't have any issues of lag or jittering or anything. Right under the door. And that's chapter 1. So I thought what I'd do real quick is I'll go right back, but alright. So this will be your main game. The one where you'll want to be able to just play it at your own leisure. The 0, it obviously tells you like how long you've been playing. The 0 of 27 means that there's 27 memories you can collect. As you go through, they'll open up more and it will tell you underneath each chapter title how many memories there are and how many you've got, so that you can easily tell what you've missed as you go along, and you know what to go back and redo if you... I just went back and redid them as I went through, so by the time I was done with the game, I had recovered everything. So you can see that restarting will bring you back here, so we'll pop this out again real quick. I didn't notice the little kitties like crying for him at first. It might be my cat, but I didn't notice that the first time around. That's kind of effed up. But again, like I was saying before, the graphics are really pretty incredible, the amount of detail for it basically being a free game at this point if you have PlayStation Plus, and most people have at least the bare bones one, so they can play online. Alright. Now, there is... one thing that I did forget to mention is that each chapter has a scratch point. Something that you have to scratch for their little kitty paws, so that there actually is a trophy for scratching at least one thing in every single chapter. I missed the first one, but it's way back at the beginning that a couple of jumps. Way back at the beginning of the cardboard, right at the beginning of the chapter. Unless I'm bad wrong, you can scratch that. So make sure you don't flub that up like I did and find the scratch. There's the little zerks that you're having to avoid the entire time. They really are quite the pain in the arse. Really do spend a lot of this game jumping around. There's very little to interact with, to be honest, so it's not too bad. And you can choose how much interaction you want to do, of course. You can interact with everything if you want. You can interact with absolutely nothing if you want. The little signs that tell you the direction that they want you to go, I thought those were pretty. That's a nice touch. Since it's free roaming, it is kind of easy to get a little bit turned around and not know precisely where you're going, like I am kind of right now. But there were a few times where I had absolutely no idea where I was supposed to be going. But it worked out pretty well. Especially with signs that say stuff like, "Follow me!" Not too difficult to figure out where you're supposed to go. Now this one took me... Yeah, see? I already forgot what I was supposed to do. This is one of those ones where you actually do have to interact quite a bit. Gotta love the puzzle solving. See? Now how ingenious was that? It's definitely regular kitty behavior. And they really did do a fantastic job with the kitty movements. Looks just like a real cat. I mean, I know that's kind of the point, but they could have been real chintzy about it. Okay, here's your first scratching point. Right here. Just have to scratch a little bit. Alright, so that's the first scratch point done. I'm not sure if there are any in the very first area, just to be honest with you. Most of them are carpets. Carpets and trees. Things like that. Oh, I hate those buggers. No pun intended. But I absolutely detest them. They spend the first part just running from you, but after that, they spend most of the time chasing you. There are no memories or collectibles in this first chapter. There is a trophy at this part right here. It's called the Can't Catch Me trophy, and you're basically being pursued by all of these Zurks, and you have to get through the entire section without them jumping on you and latching on you. If they do, press circle like a madman to get them off your back, and if you want to do the trophy or try to do the trophy the first time, then you can. Zigging and zagging helps. See, they latched on, so it would be no trophy for me. But I actually will put another video on my my YouTube page of how, when I did get through this without them latching on, how I did it. I'm basically trying to take the exact same path that I did before. But it's not hard to get through, it's just hard to get the trophy. So you can either go back and spend some time at the end, after you've done everything else trying to get the trophy, or if you want to spend some time there trying to get it out of the way, then that's definitely something you can do. I spent a couple of hours. Yes, it did take a couple of hours to do it right away. I didn't want to have to come back and do that crap because I knew it was going to be a pain in the butt. So that's how I ran it my first time. Alright, let's see. Sometimes it really doesn't give you a whole lot of direction as to, let me see here. There it is. Since the game is fairly, since it's kind of on a post-apocalyptic, since it's got that kind of theme going on, it can be difficult to see sometimes. So it's kind of just a lot of spinning around, hoping that you see that nice little X show up. This part really flubbed me up the first time because I didn't realize you could like go into these little cans. So basically anytime you see this, you're gonna know that, oh, I need to be in that thing, rolling it somehow or another. Oh, and this, if, just to make sure you're going the right way, if you meow, see how the camera nods at you? It basically lets you know that you're going the right way. Just a nice little, help there. In case you kind of get lost, because the cameras are, they're flipping everywhere. So... see? And it nods, I'm going the right way. Whoever it is that's following me, they see me. First time that happened, I thought I was gonna be one dead kitty again. Whoa. I think the kitty just broke wind. Alright. Ah, okay. Puzzles are relatively easy. It is, I mean, it's hard to get lost for long periods of time. Typically, you're just, when you do get lost, it's just because you've walked the wrong way. I thought I had just walked the wrong way. I hope I haven't. Yeah, see, it wants me to go that way. Okie dokie. See, nice little touch, the lights flash. So, you know you're getting help even before you really know who it is that's helping you. Just a nice little touch. Getting through it even better than I thought I would be. And then of course I get stuck. Alright, there we go. Wait, did I just come this way? I think I did. Oh, that's why right there. No, I didn't come this way either. Alright. Let us see what we can see. Ah, I see. I see what I need. Pull the battery so you can get through the fan. Like a boss. And you're in chapter 3. So that's really all I wanted to go through. Had no viewers the entire time, but it will be on YouTube for anybody that finds it later. Hopefully it will be of some help. But that's basically the entire first couple of chapters. I'll go ahead and just so you know, this will be your next scratch spot for that trophy. So at any rate, thanks for watching. If you do come across this video later and you like it, hit that like button. If you'd like to, subscribe to my channel. Every little bit helps. And I will be broadcasting live from time to time, so hit the notification button if you want to know when I go live. And I'll be posting lots of videos that will be not live probably. I like to go and get them cleaned up and whatnot and cut and all that good jazz. So I just thought I'd do this one for fun this afternoon. But if you see it later, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the flip side.